Michael, and welcome to Weekly Recap number 7, where we go over our plans for the future, things we need to improve on, a budget, and finally a Q&A. So let's get into it.
Ryan Litzel.
I'll be heading to Pumakale. I'll be there for about 2 to 3 days, and then I'll be heading to Antalya, where I will be checking out what one of you guys recommended, the Herodin's Gate, I believe. The Herodin's Gate. So we'll be checking that out, and that's what I have planned for the near future here on the locations of where I'll be going. It's already Christmas in Baldwin. Hey, bud. Hey, buddy. How you, buddy? Hey, buddy. So it looks like I have a little friend with me. One of the things that I would like to improve on, getting better voiceovers. So for example, if someone else is talking or I'm talking and I'm just kind of pointing at the camera at something, after that conversation is over, I can get shots of what we were talking about, or just shots of different shots in the area, so you're not just staring at a wall, you know? So that's what I would like to, that's what I'll improve on in the coming weeks. Now we can get into 5 phrases and 5 words that I learned in Turkish this week. So it's kind of easy based on where I was in Gokpınar, where they only spoke Turkish pretty much. So let's get into that. Yemek iyi. The food is good. Yardıma ihtiyacın var mı? Do you need help? Sil söylersin. How do you say? Görüşürüz. See you. Mom is okay. There is no. Yes is evet. Then I got some numbers down. Like 1 is beer, 2 is eke, 3 is och, 4 is dirt. Now let's get into the Q&A. So one of the questions I think some of you may have is like, why I'm not filming people's faces right off the bat. And mainly that's because I feel it's a little rude, you know? If, for example, when I was in the village, when I was in Gokpınar, I didn't really want to just show up and start putting the camera in their face, you know? Because, like, first of all, we don't even speak the same language. And I'm just putting a camera in their face. Not really. It's not cool. So that's just kind of my reasoning behind why I don't do that. So the next question would be like, what is my favorite location that I've been in Turkey so far? Being in that village was something that will stay with me probably for the rest of my life. It was just such a changing experience to see how friendly people can be, even when you don't even speak the same language. So far, that is my favorite experience that I've had in Turkey so far. Also, another good one is my favorite food that I've had in Turkey so far, and that also falls into the food that was in the village. It was just so fantastic. It was better than anything that I've gotten at a restaurant here in Turkey whatsoever. Referring back to the first video of Villa Goklamar, where I had some lamb. Potatoes and Brussels sprouts. That was so good. That was an amazing meal, and I think that was my favorite one that I've had in Turkey so far. So another question you may have is, how long do I plan on being in Turkey? Well, I can only be here until April 7th, before my visa expires. But I don't have an exact date of when I leave, because pretty much everywhere else is still shut down. Like, I could probably get into Georgia, the next country over, but after that I can't get into Russia. So I mean, I'm kind of blocked in the locations I go, so I'm in no rush to leave Turkey since it is open and I'm already here. I just have to keep a lookout and see when stuff starts opening again. Alright, but now let's get into budget. I was actually a little over the budget that I intended, but I kind of knew that going into the village, that the actual Airbnb that I was booking was a little bit over my price, but 100% worth the experience, and I'm okay with that. I've already shown you the hotel that I was in for the last week. Chicken sandwich, but it was like almost like there was like coleslaw on the inside, kind of. It tasted fantastic. So I'll show you guys that. Here's the total that I spent in the last week, and you can get the breakdown right here. Alright, and that's the end of the weekly recap this week. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe if you aren't already. It helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys in the next video.